Hi guys, in this video we will learn about how you can create question and answer based on LangChain, and you can give your document, okay, and then you can ask question and answer on top of that. So how you can create it in a LangChain, we'll learn it here. So as usual we'll create a tut9, okay, and in tut9 we'll create a questions and answers.py. Okay, so import LangChain dot text splitter. Okay, I will tell you why we are doing this whole. Okay, one by one. So firstly, we will use splitter, and from that splitter we'll use recursive text, recursive character text splitter. Okay, and another thing that will import is a vector. So to store the data. So text splitter is to split my data in a recursive character text splitter. Now split my data into chunks. Okay, and then from LangChain we'll import vector store. Okay, and from vector store I will use FAISS. It's a Facebook vector store. Okay, it's an open source. So I'll use it to store my data locally. Okay. LangChain dot chains import retrieval QA, and from LangChain dot chat model import chat OpenAI, and from typing import list. Okay, so we will create a loader first. Okay, to load the data. Okay, so to do that, what you can do, I will directly copy it from our last lecture. So import web page loader. Okay, and we'll load the data from URL. Okay, so that URL will be given here. Okay, and it will load the data from that URL and create the documents. And in the main, as usual, we will give URL. Then you can ask the question. Okay, and then you can ask for the model name. Here by default I'm keeping it GPT 3.5 Turbo 16K. Okay, as we did it here. Okay, same way we are same model we'll use it, and then another parameter that we gave it is the temperature, right? So it must be, it can a float, and then I'm rating it as 0. And now let's create it. So load the document. Okay, and split the data. Recursive character text splitter. Okay, here you can give chunk size. Okay, so chunk size will be 500, and you can overlap some data so that it will know what was there in a last sentence or last chunk and what's will be there. There will be some overlap between the last one and the new one. Okay, in a simple term, let's understand this. So overlap here, you can give it any number, but uh, now I am keeping it as 0. So if we have a chunk of 1 to 100 words, okay, so if you give overlap value there to, let's say, 10, then what it will do, it will create the second chunk with the values from 90 to 180, sorry, 190, because we are creating chunks of 100. So this is the overlap. Okay, now once we have the data, okay, now it's time for us to split our data. Okay, so we created an object of text splitter, a recursive character text splitter. Now it's time for us to split the documents. Okay, give your docs, and then it will return the documents. Okay, once it's done, then we'll create an object of our database, that is a vector database. Okay, and here we'll give it from documents. Okay, and we'll give the documents, and we will be giving it an embedding. So embedding help us over here to create a vector data. Okay, and so here I will use OpenAI embedding. Okay, and here we give the OpenAI key. So you can ask for a user to give OpenAI API key. So why I'm creating it in this way? Because that will be directly useful when you go to uh, go and create a Streamlit or a Gradio based UI of your demo or your project. Okay, so what you need to do is just copy it and ask for a user all the same URL, model name, temperature, OpenAI key of a user. Okay, so now let's import this. Okay, now we import it now, and let's give the OpenAI key. Okay, once it's done, now it's time for us to create an object of the OpenAI chat. Okay, so chat OpenAI, so it's our LLM. Okay, give it temperature, model name. Okay, OpenAI key. Once it's done, then you can ask for a QA chain. So you can create an object of QA chain. Here we'll use retrieval QA, and from here from chain. Okay, so chain type LLM, and here give the other thing, that is retriever. So retriever is retriever is gonna be our DB as retriever. Okay, and here you will get the result of QA chain dot. So here just add the query. Okay, query will be given by to you by a user. Now return the result, and that you can directly add it to the text. Okay, on a stringlet, on a gradient. Okay, so this is the way how you can create a question and answer of any URL. So what we are doing, let's understand. We are giving a URL, a user will give a URL. Okay, and we'll load the data of that URL. After that, we are splitting it using recursive character text splitter into chunks. Once it's done, then we create our document to be splitted. So that's what we did here. After that, we created a vector object of FAI from document because we have the document. So documents embedding, here we are giving OpenAI embedding to create a vector data. Okay, and here we are given the key. Once we have the data set, then what we need to do? We need to create an OpenAI chat model chat OpenAI object connect with OpenAI. Here we'll give OpenAI key, model name, temperature, then we'll create an retrieval QA to create a QA based retrieval and from chain type because we have the chain. Okay, and here I will give the object of LLM, then retriever here is from where it will retrieve the data. So here we'll retrieve the data. Okay, then you are asking the question or any query and it will return the result. Okay, I hope you liked it and thank you for watching. All this code will be there on a GitHub link. So that link will be there in the description. So check it out. Subscribe to our channel Bando AI.